What's up, Queen? What's up? I think everything's set up for today. What's Munch, Pokemaster? What is up, guys? Amanda the Maze Killer. I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, I saw you stop by for a minute yesterday or the day before. But yeah, it's been a while since you've been here. Night Buddies, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Sotos, Rizos, PokesPL, Grenji Games. Welcome to the streams. Those previous captures, I know, it's kind of crazy. Also, just because I feel like doing it, I'm going to reset one time here to get the timing back, kind of, for the shiny frame, but I'm going to be running away today. I'm going to be doing, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm going to be doing runaways today, guys. I just need a bold Ralts that has synchronized. I don't need another shiny Poochyena. I don't need 5 of them. So yeah, we're gonna do runaways instead. Just run around on the grass and hope we get a Ralts. Greninja and Gengar TV, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Brandon the Gamer Boy, to welcome back as well. Haircut exposed, yeah. I wasn't trying to hide it, I just forgot my webcam. Yeah, so we're just gonna run around the grass, guys. We're not gonna worry about timing today. Because like I said, we just need a Ralts of some kind, and I don't want more Poochyenas. I don't know what's up with our RNG luck, but like every shiny frame was a Poochyena, even on different tiles and everything. So I'm just gonna try to avoid that today. Yay, cam! Yeah, the camera is back. The camera is back. I'm back at the camera. I kind of left it essentially. Ash Greninja Golden Puppies. I know there were so many of them yesterday. I wish I had my face cam for the reactions because like. The first one was like legitimately like, holy crap, we got another shiny, and then from there it was kind of like, oh no, like as much as I was like, yay, like you probably would have been able to tell in my face. So I was like, this isn't good. I shouldn't be getting all of these. Like, oh no, I can't count these, but I'm still getting shinies. Hey, look, a shiny Pooch. If we find a random shiny Poochyena, I would actually be like, I don't know, I'd be done. I'd just be done for the day. Like, if we just randomly find, like, an actual random encounter of Poochyena, I'd be like, let's not. Good night, gaming. What is up? Welcome to the stream. So you got the Treecko? Yeah, we did. We got the Treecko a while ago, actually. Unfortunately, like, that had to happen off of YouTube. It happened on Twitch. Like, weird YouTube issues just happened to have terrible timing and line up with, and happened to line up with us getting Treecko. Like, we were like literally the first stream we couldn't do on YouTube, we got Treecko. You got a haircut. I did get a haircut. It'd have been long overdue. Like it was to the point I was considering one when I started streaming. Like, it was getting to that point where it was like a little unwieldy, but I was like, I can let it grow out. You know, it's not a big deal. And then I let it grow out all summer and was like, I should get it cut before I go back to school, and then I was like, then it just kind of came to a point where I was like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I have time, so I ended up not, and I was like, first time I go home, and this weekend was the first time I went home. So, my hair had been growing for at least like 3 or 4 months. Also, what is up, Forward Reverse? Welcome to the stream. Use YouTube Gaming for live streaming and to make videos. Okay, cool. Oh, you're gonna stream yourself? Awesome, Grenji. Glad you're able to make it this stream. Nice haircut by that. Thanks, OGs. I appreciate it. Yeah. I like it too. I like it. And it's what I normally get, but it's been so long since it's been like this length. Like it was obviously long on streams. Like, it was like way down in my face. But the worst part is my hair's like super dense. Like, there's a lot of hair there, just like denseness or in terms of like density and just volume. So when I didn't have the headset on, my head just kind of like looked like a bowl if I wasn't wearing a hat. So I like had continuous hat hair, or like you could see the dents from like the ear cuffs on my hair constantly. So yeah, it needed to be cut. 4W, you back? Remember you? I do remember you. Welcome back, man. Yeah, we got the Treecko. We did get the Treecko. I love Treecko. Treecko is awesome. Yeah. Also, Marnip, what is up? What is up, man? For guys' name was Brad. They're your favorite mods, really? That's all but one of them. 11 views and 3 likes on this stream already. Awesome. So you got the webcam back, like the pyramid of shiny Poochyenas. I know. Yeah, we're not doing the resets today because yeah, I'm not about to get a fourth clone Poochyena. I just need Ralts. I just need a bold Ralts. It doesn't need to be shiny, even though it's a shiny hunt. Also, I realize I haven't been adding to that counter at all. Is the counter even working? Is that the problem? I don't know. I know we're at least at 15. Like, we started the stream at 10. So that was a whoops. No, fourth Pooch. I know well, I mean, already we have gotten the fourth Poochyena. We have 4 of them in our party right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I know because of the way Emerald's RNG works, like, they're all kind of clones. And granted, all of our Pokemon would be kind of clones. Those Poochyena specifically were all the same level, in the same grass, with the same nature, with the same IVs, everything. It's not like... So I'm not counting them towards the badge quest. You had to look twice because you almost look exactly like an older version of your friend. Really? You're trying to ask your crush, does she even love you, but you're afraid of the answer. I mean, you don't have to, like, go in that serious. Like, there are ways to, like, you know, not... Like, just straightforward like that. I mean, that is an approach. It's an approach I would never be able to take, but... I don't know. Wants the blue shiny team? I mean, kind of. If we get that shiny Milotic and just be crazy people when it comes to Gen 3 odds. Alright, there's a Ralts. Let us see. I don't know. We're gonna run out of Pokeballs because I'm gonna be catching a bunch of Ralts, and I can't like reset for them. Also, again, there's at least 2 more encounters here. I don't know, guys. Like, because I'm not doing all the like timer stuff for this, and I'm running away instead of resetting. Like, it's muscle memory to hit the counter when I reset, not when I run into the battle. What's up, Zapping Jolteon? Welcome to the stream. Filippo, what is up? Welcome. As well as Majestic Taiwan and Razu Eyes. Welcome to the stream, guys. Just got back from New York today. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you had fun. Yeah, face camera is finally back. You're hyped? I know. It stinks that we forgot it. That I forgot it. Like, I wish I had it all weekend. Because it kind of would have been cool. Because, like, I set up exactly where I would set up at my parents' house before. So, like, the stream would be back to, like, where it started, essentially. Which would have been kind of cool. I guess, in a sense. Also, we're still going to name it Ralts. And we're going to release them if we don't, if they don't line up with what we need. Because I don't want to have a bunch of Ralts nicknamed the same thing. Alright, so let's check its nature. Alright, JJ, did you get a haircut? I did get a haircut. Also, yep, here are all of our Poochyenas. I think we're going to run and put them all in the box here in a minute. So let's see what this has. And it's calm nature, unfortunately, so we're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center real quick, guys, and release this. Because also we're going to fill up our party's full now. So we have to put those Poocyenas in the box anyway. That's going to happen. What's going to happen? Jordan Killen, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Currently heading for a shiny Ghastly. Well, good luck. I hope you get it, and I hope you have a way to deal with I can't get to the... I'm so used to the newer boxes, guys. Yeah. Here we get all of our Poochyenas. Alright, we're gonna just... Oh, man. I remember why I didn't use the PC whenever I played as a kid. It's just kind of unwieldy. Compared to, like, in the newer games. I guess, I mean... Yeah, just put it in box 1. We're gonna store these all in box 2 for now. Just put all our Ralts there, because why not? No, we don't need to continue. You got 3 last time. We did catch 3 last time. They're all technically the same one, though. Like, they are all, like, I have a copy of each one in the game. It's just, the way Emerald's RNG works, they're all, like, the same stats. Also, we're going to buy a couple more Pokeballs, because we're going to need them. You missed 3 streams. Hey, it's all good. You're back. That's all that matters. What's up, Christoph? Welcome to the stream. And this happened. Yeah, no. Hey, man, like, it was kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to get 10. That should be enough for now. We need, like, 2 or 3 for each Ralts. Also, now we have another Premier Ball. No, we're good. We're good. Maybe you can do a giveaway for the Poochyenas. That would be a while off. That would require me getting a 3DS cap card and stuff first. Like, getting up to the point that I'd have to get him into the newer games, which requires a lot of stuff I don't have right now. Like, I don't actually have the full, like, line of games to get them from Gen 3 to Gen 6 or to Pokebank, but that shouldn't be too hard, and it should happen at some point. Are you still planning on getting a 3DS cap card? Yes. Yes, for sure. Hopefully I'll be able to get it before, like, I'll be able to order it before Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out, but I need to, like, hopefully order it in time to actually, like, get it before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out. And I'm not quite sure if I can do that now. Like, it may be a little bit too late for that one, unfortunately. You remember when you tried to catch Charmander in Pokemon Fire Red Japanese? Yeah, we still have that Charmander hunt going on. We just need an Emerald hunt now. We need to get another shiny in Emerald, so that we can move on with our badge quest. And we're trying to get this Ralts, even if it's not shiny. If we get a good-natured Ralts, it'll make hunting for shinies even easier than it already is in this extent that we got 3 Poochyenas yesterday. So that's what we're trying to do now, is just get this, get a bold-natured Ralts. Read the last one of your messages. Why are there about load of Poochyenas? Because we caught 3 yesterday. Like, it was just ridiculous, so I put all 3 of them there. Like, that's not even counting the one that we caught here, the first Ralt stream. We caught 3 yesterday. We caught 2 of them 6 encounters apart. It was... But they are, like I said, they are RNG clones, essentially. So, like, it's not quite... Alright, and they traced, so we can just run. It's not gonna have synchronized, so it doesn't matter. Another shiny that's not Poochyena. That is what we are looking for. We haven't gained any subs in the past 2 weeks. Yeah, no. No, we've kind of stagnated since the whole YouTube debacle. Like, we were gaining like 25 a day, and now it's like just us all chilling out, which is still fun. It's still fun. Do I have any other channels? I do not. This, and then like I have a Twitch, but I only used the Twitch a couple times because of being banned from YouTube for a week. Yeah, Jihad. It's weird, but yeah, we caught 3 shiny Poochyenas yesterday. All of them, you know, on the same shiny frame, so they all have the same stats. But we caught 3 yesterday. You see your Marshadow thing in Discord? I noticed that. I noticed. I didn't see that it was you, but I saw someone post about getting their Marshadow. Which, yeah, I did that too. I got that yesterday actually, because you know I needed to get it, and I was out like, you know, doing some stuff, and was right by GameStop, so I swung in, picked up a couple cards. You can only collect 1 per game, but you know they let you take 2 because you could use it for Sun and Moon. Come on, Ralts. I know it doesn't even need to be shiny. It just needs to be a Ralts. Also, guys, I've completely... I don't even know. We're at 20 at least now. I don't know. The encounter number this time is completely messed up, essentially. I haven't been keeping track of it at all. You can't use Twitch. Why not? Alright, I'm gonna have to like learn to do it every time the encounter happens. And call me out in chat if I don't, because I need to actually properly keep track of it. How often do you play Pokemon Sun, and what do you do on it? I used to play it constantly. I haven't played it much recently, like in the past month or so, because my 3DS, like the 3DS I have and play on, is just busted. Like it's not dead, but the battery is so far gone, and there's like some internal connection issue where like the battery just randomly disconnects. So it's kind of like killed my motivation to play, because I can't even SOS chain. Because if I don't complete the SOS chain in one sitting, the thing could just turn off in idle mode, and I lose all that chain. So I lose all the time in my save, which I like to keep. But I used to play it constantly, like legitimately from release night until now. I have 900 hours in the game, and the majority of that shiny hunting. Like I beat the game in less than 50 hours. And like completed the entire Pokédex and got shiny badge in less than 50 hours. And from there it has been entirely shiny hunting. Like that is 100% what I do in Sun. You went to Nintendo World in New York City? That's awesome. My dad and sister went to New York spring break last year. and they went. I think they went there. I think they went there because they came back and like they gave me like a Pikachu shirt, which is pretty cool, and it was like, you know, in a bag from like the New York store. So I would imagine the same place then. Sure, the Marshadow is released or ends on November. Marshadow's out. Marshadow, the card became available last Monday, and the promotion runs through like the 23rd or something. It's like October 9th through the 23rd in North America at least. It's different it's different in different parts of the world. Maybe because it's overpowered in its evolutions. What? I'm gonna go back and read their question. Why is Ralts rare to encounter? I don't know why it's rare to encounter. Some Pokemon are just rare. C-Dot has a 1% chance encounter in this grass patch in this game. It's just sometimes Pokemon are rare in certain games. Also because like Ralts is one of the favorites, so I imagine like making it as common as Poochyena wouldn't be fun for people. Be back. You'll talk to your mom and getting a Twitch account. All right, all right. I mean, you don't need to. You don't need to. I don't really stream on Twitch much, but I may more in the future. I don't know. There are some games I'm considering streaming that I would not deem necessarily like appropriate to be streamed here. Like Rocket League works because, you know, their only real interaction and like potential for anything to like break the kind of like atmosphere I try to put on this stream would be me or like a buddy in Discord slipping up. Also, I keep forgetting the encounters. I know this is at least, I missed the Wurmple at least. I keep talking and forgetting to hit the button. But yeah, so I do have a couple games I'm considering streaming on Twitch, but those would definitely not follow the same kind of stream rules as a YouTube. Your friend got the card. Awesome, awesome. You gave your Marshadow to Mau Mau because he's in Greece and he doesn't get it until further notice. Well, that's awesome of you, man. That is awesome. I mean, if you really want to like get your own, you can still like go back and get another card. But dude, that's pretty awesome of you. Ralts is a 4% chance. Ralts is a fairly rare encounter, yeah. We've already encountered a couple today, which is better than yesterday, where we legitimately encountered as many shiny Poochyenas as we encountered Ralts. What's up, Mr. Cowie? Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to hunt for a Ralts. Not even a shiny Ralts, even though it's a shiny hunt. We are legitimately just looking for a synchronized, bold-natured Ralts. That is all we're looking for. If it happens to be shiny, that would be awesome, but we're not doing any of the like RNG manipulation that we would tend to do with Emerald. It's okay, you don't like Marshadow. Oh, fair enough then, fair enough. Anyone know how to get the Marshadow in the UK? Have they released it in Europe is the thing. The only reason people are getting it now is because it's out in North America. Like, you go to a GameStop in North America and ask for like a Marshadow code, and they'll give you a card, like a scratch-off code on it. You're addicted to Wonder Trading. You got a level 47 Mimikyu, trading a Young Goose. You're fairly new to the game. Hey, I mean, you have already done more with trading than I have. I only really trade to evolve, like trade for evolutions, and I'll trade with friends for that. You really want it like so much? I mean, with the whole Malma not getting it in Greece, is that like specifically Greece, or is that like a Europe thing? Because of the Europe thing, then it may affect the UK, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even really pay attention to when Marshadow was coming out in the US until like they just announced that Marshadow was coming out. How much does Marshadow cost? It's free. You literally just walk into GameStop, go up to the counter, and ask like, "Oh, do you have Marshadow codes?" And they'll give you one. Took you 3 days for the Ralts. Well, hopefully we can get it more quickly than that. But I mean, as a shiny hunt, I'd be okay with it taking a while. Like, as a shiny hunter, I'm not gonna be too concerned if we don't get it immediately. Yeah, Marshadow is completely free. Like, I walked in, asked for a Marshadow code, and they gave me 2. In the UK, it says it'll be participating, but retailers tell you it'll be in participating retailers, but nothing else. Yeah, then it may be in the same kind of like to-be-announced situation that a Mau Mau was in then. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. We'll talk to you later, Pipsel, or Tixel Pip. I love your name there. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It's always cool seeing you. Hope to see you again soon. You have a Marshadow and Pokemon Brick Bronze. That's cool. That's cool. We're getting all the encounters here. Nothing like Whismer. Don't want to go to GameStop and ask them, unless they have no clue what you're talking about. I mean, there are people walking in and out of there asking for it all day. If you're in the US and you walk in and ask for a Marshadow code, they'll know what you're talking about. I was hoping it would be like a local network thing where I could literally just like park in the parking lot and not even go inside. Like literally park in front of the store and just turn on local wireless and collect mystery gift, but it didn't work that way. It's this little card. It's like a little, like, you know, the size of not even an index card. And another Ralts I didn't add to the encounter, but here we go. Let's see if this one is bold nature. As long as it doesn't trace right here. Oh, well, it traced. So we gotta run. What's up, Shadow Pokemon? Welcome to the stream. Olivia Luce, why bold nature? Because if you get a bold nature synchronized Ralts, you will more likely have encounters with Pokemon that have bold nature. And our shiny frame, our early shiny frame, is a bold nature shiny frame. So essentially it'll like shift the encounter so that it happens on a frame with bold nature. So we can potentially like force a Pokemon to even more likely be shiny if we have Ralts at the front of our party if it's bold and synchronized. Forces a shiny frame to come, which is bold nature. Yep, exactly. Theoretically, long-term thinking, I should, I guess that's why I'll keep all the synchronized Raltses then. Or I'm just going to keep them in the box, or in the PC, and I'll keep 2 of them, or 3 of them. Because I have 3 shiny frames in the first minute, and if I can kind of force those to, if I can force that with, because if I can force any of those 3 frames, that'd be nice, because then that would help with the legendaries later with the kind of cutscenes for them. Yeah, it increases rate. It's like Filippo said, where the way Emerald's RNG works, almost every single shiny we get is going to be bold. Unless we get like randomly lucky and just get a shiny randomly. Or we wait until like the 48-second or 57-second mark. If we don't do that, and if we just always get the 23 to 26-second shiny, Wilden Freitas, thank you for the sub. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Let me know if like I said it wrong. Because I won't take any offense to like you telling me, you correcting me. I actually really appreciate it. And still, again, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. But yeah, so since almost all of our Pokemon are going to happen on that 23 to 26-second shiny frame, having a bold-natured Ralts is going to be like the most useful tool for shiny hunting in all of Emerald. What is up, Nappy Kale? Are you planning on doing a Marshadow giveaway? I mean, I only have the one Marshadow, and I don't have a way to like stream doing that kind of giveaway. I don't know. I'm also not gonna like walk into a GameStop and like take a bunch of cards. I don't know, because I don't do anything on 3DS yet, so it wouldn't really be relevant to what I'm doing. I'm trying to get a cap card to do 3DS stuff though. I'm working on that now. You subbed like the codes. I'll like give away the codes. I mean, like I said, I only really got the one, and I don't know, because like I don't see what the point of me like giving away codes would be if like everyone can just go and get the code. Granted, I know there are obviously places where like you can't, but there are probably people who like specifically help someone in that situation, I feel. But you subbed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait for another Soul Crusher. We aren't doing the timing. We're not doing the reset with timing specifically because I don't want to get like a 5th one. Like we got 3 yesterday and we already had 1. I don't need to get more Poochyenas. I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad for you. I just feel bad in general because like they're all clones. So like it's still shiny hype, but it's also like you're just literally catching the exact same Pokemon again. Oh, what is up, Lacrame? That fresh cut though. Yeah, I got my haircut a couple days ago. Finally, it was months overdue. Like, when I started initially streaming, like back when you first joined, like because you were one of the early people joining. Like, back then, I was already like, I need to get a haircut. And here we are, 3 months later, and I finally got that haircut. Because, like, I came back to college and just got sidetracked. I was like, oh, I'll get it cut next time I go home, and I didn't go home, like, at all during August or September. Let's do it. Thanks, I appreciate it. And how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. How about you? We're just trying to find a bold-natured Ralts with the ability to synchronize. If it has trace, it's worthless. But yeah, if it has bold nature synchronize, we're going to be keeping it. And yeah, normally we'd be doing this and trying to get it, like, trying really hard to make it a shiny. But after the Poochyenas we got yesterday, I'm like, I'd rather not continue to catch a bunch of clone Poocyenas. Hey, webcam hype. What's up, Showtime? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we finally got the webcam back. Finally got the webcam back after me screwing up this weekend. Like, it was, of course, when I get back, sitting right where it was, where I was ready to pack it. It wasn't, like, still set up. It was on my desk, like, ready for me to put in a box, and just forgot. So, completely on me. Don't know how I managed to do that. You're gonna donate something this week for the cap card. I mean, I appreciate it, but you really don't have to do that, especially if you have, like, bills and other things you have to pay, man. Like I said, I'm already, like, at the point where I'm like, okay, I can get this. I just need to actually sit down and order it, which is a surprisingly large hurdle. Like, I was like, oh, you know, I'll just be like, I can afford it, and then buy it, and I, like, sat on the, like, checkout page for a while. I was like, maybe let me think about it more. Like, just because, you know, the kind of purchase it is. Poocyenas are fans of Ian. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what it is, because, like, they happen on different encounter spots, too, so it's not like I ran into the same, like, encounter RNG every single time. Still playing through Omega Ruby again. I feel like you're a lot slower than you used to be. Might just be that ORS has a ton of things to do. Maybe it does, yeah. Because there's a lot of extra stuff you can do in ORS. I didn't really ever do a lot of it. I was, especially with my copy of Alpha Sapphire, I just kind of was like, I want to beat the game. I want to beat the game. I want to beat Steven. And that's pretty much my main goal. I didn't like collect Pokemon until I finished that, and then just went basically straight through the gyms, straight to the champion, and that was how I ran the game at first. Do I EV and Ivy Train? I haven't done it before because, like, I'm not a competitive player. Like, the part of Pokemon I enjoy is, like, the basic story, like you know, getting hooked on the story that exists, which is why I like Gens like 7 a lot more. And then collecting Pokemon. Those are the things that I like to do. That's kind of like my jam when it comes to Pokemon. I'm not a big competitive player. There are very few games that I get like super competitive in, and Pokemon's not one of them. Like, the turn-based isn't really, like, a game that is like turn-based and really focuses on strategy. Just, I don't know. I'm bad with strategy games. I like can't think multiple moves ahead and stuff like that. So they haven't really like caught me as much as like fast-paced games like shooters or, you know, Rocket League like we streamed the other day. Poochyena Illuminati confirmed. Pretty much. Do you have to donate to be mod? No, not at all. Not at all. That would be really scummy of me. Mods are just people that I like come to trust in the chat, and, you know, because I obviously when I'm like responding to comments and talking and focusing on a game I'm streaming, I miss stuff in the chat, especially when the stream gets like super hype and stuff. So the mods are legitimately just people I trust to, like, not abuse the power and to, like, understand kind of where I'm trying to go and what I would moderate and what I'd remove, or, you know, just stuff like that. So it's not anything that's, like, intended to be some prestigious, like, reward to anyone. It's legitimately just, like, I trust you and I need you to help me, essentially. Also, it's still Trace! Why are they all Trace? We've only had one Synchronize. You breed competitive Shinies, but don't make them fight. There you go. There you go. The closest thing to competitive, like the competitiveness I have, is the fact that SOS chaining guarantees certain amounts of perfect IVs, and that's literally it. Yeah, Nappy, like, I would, like, I don't know, like, there's already kind of a thing, granted, I'm not to the point I can do it yet, because, like, my channel's not big enough, and I don't have, like, monetization turned on, so I can't actually enable it, but, like, sponsors are closer to something like that, where it'd be, like, you get recognized for supporting the channel. Mods are legitimately just, like, I've only ever, like, the times I've added mods have been when the stream gets overwhelmed and, like, the current set of mods that are in the chat can't handle it, and I need to, like, basically add the person that I trust the most that's in the chat at that time. And that's how mods happen, pretty much. Yeah. Free is the adventure of the games. Yeah, fair enough, Jordan, fair enough. Like, just being able to wander around the world and, like, collect Pokemon and stuff is, like, what I love. That's where even before I shiny hunted, like, completing the Pokédex up to the point I could without, like, version exclusives was what I always did. But as soon as, you know, Sun and Moon came out, I was like, I, like, jokingly said, hey guys, I'm gonna complete a living shiny dex, and here we are, and I'm over a third of the way done, and it's like, yeah, I'm actually gonna complete a living shiny dex at some point. May not be a national dex, but it will be a living shiny dex. Yeah, no problem, no problem, Nappy. You gave up on finding a Bagon on a Route 3, you've looked for 8 hours, Tony, that's insane, like, I don't know how... Like, I don't know how you could have the patience to even take that long to try to start the hunt. Like, that's crazy, man. Poochyena Nadi. So many Poochyenas. Like, it's insane. Never would have expected to, like, to get a second Poochyena, especially after how long Whismer was taking. It's like, we just need to find this Ralts, guys. Let's, like, keep soft resetting because maybe we can do it and get a shiny Ralts. But no. 3 shiny Poochyenas, and that's why we're doing runaways now instead of, like, soft resetting, because I don't want more shiny Poochyenas. I have too many already. 2 was enough. I plan on getting a new 3DS, or only the capture card. With the 3DS, you have to have the capture card built into the 3DS, so that's why they're really expensive, as opposed to, like, buying an Elgato for your Switch or something. Because, like, one of those is, like, 150 bucks. Which is not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper relative to, like, a mobile system capture card. So, like, things like the Vita or the 3DS. Because with the 3DS cap card, you have to buy a 3DS from the person who's making the cap card. Because they're taking a brand new one out of the box, opening it up, and putting the capture card inside of it. Because you can't... Like, there's no video out, so they have to, like, modify the system. So, like, when you talk about a 3DS capture card, you're talking about, like, a specific 3DS that has a video output on it. That, like, one dude in Japan makes. I know, like, Katsukitty's the only one I've seen that makes them now. I know Loopy makes some, but he always seems to be out of stock. Shiny Pooches are lax and naive Ralts. Yeah, we ran into those, like, 2 Ralts over and over again. Which is another reason why I was like, maybe we should just, like, run around and hope to find one. You're in Kalai Bay and you found a Bagon in 6 encounters. Yeah, I mean, like, Kalai Bay was actually pretty easy for finding them. It's just... Yeah, it stinks that you spent so long on Route 3 and didn't find it. Like, 1% encounters are obviously rough, but they're not that bad. You know? It's actually a good deal. I mean, it's as good of a deal as it really can be. Like, when you look at the prices, you kind of go, why would it be that expensive? Until you gotta remember, like, they can sell a capture kit where you send them your, like, current 3DS and they'll install it. That's still, like, $200? Because, you know, like, you have to factor in the fact that when, like, you're doing it the way I'm going to, where you're buying a 3DS from them, on top of you're buying a 3DS from them, and then you gotta realize they're the only person that make it, and they know it. So there's no competition to make them, like, lower their prices. So it's kind of just like, they set the price, and you go, okay. Like, you don't have a way to really fight back, aside from just not having a cap card. 3,500 soft resets. Aw, man, Filippo, I hope you get it soon. I hope you get it soon. Running into the one person in the grass. You got a shiny 32 encounters. You just said you would get it soon. Awesome, Tony. That is awesome, man. Congrats. Congrats. Ralts has a 4% chance of appearing. Yep. Yep, so Ralts is kind of rough, but we need a Ralts. Even if it's not shiny, we just need Ralts. Like, we need a Ralts with Bold Nature and Synchronize. So we just need to not get traced again by the next Ralts. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Forward reverse. But yeah, Tony, hopefully, with you getting that bag on, I'll be able to get, even if it's not shiny, I can just get a shiny hunting Ralts. That would be ideal. 8 freaking hours just to find a bag on. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Try the other patch of grass, like this one down here. We can do that. We can do that for a bit. There's no reason not to. I don't know, that other patch of grass was like our lucky patches, where we caught 3 out of our 4 shiny Poochyenas. The one where the girl is, oh, okay, the one that's up. The one where we started. We can do that, we can do that. You know, Ralts is a 4% in chance encounter, so it was like, I didn't see it, so it's kind of like, yeah, let's go to a different patch. So like this one. This is the one I normally find it in. Obviously this is the one that Wally finds it in. You just realized it took you longer to find it than to hunt it. Yeah, no, especially if you found it in like 32 encounters after 8 hours. I'm trying to think, have I ever had a hunt do that? I don't think I've ever quite had a hunt do that. Most of my like super early shinies, like ones that happen in like, you know, 32 encounters, you know, Poochyena happened in 31, but that's like different. But like SOS wise, I had a 32 encounter young goose. And that, you know, it's a young goose, so you run into them pretty easily in the grass, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. You got one what? That's how RNG works in Pokemon, it's horrible. Yeah, no, like, it's just like, oh yeah, let's torture you with one thing, and then almost rub it in your face with how generous we are immediately following that. Oh, you got a Twitch account. Awesome, awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, so like I was saying, I don't really stream on Twitch much, but I'm looking into doing it some more. Some more now. Like, there are a couple of games that I'd like potentially consider streaming over there, given like the right circumstances and stuff, you know. So like, and like they're games I wouldn't. At least 1 or 2 of them definitely aren't games I would stream here. Like, very much not in the atmosphere that I like try to put on this channel. Want a shiny Spinda? I mean, I have one in Sun. That was an interesting hunt. It was just fun looking at all the different types of dot patterns that showed up on them. I did a glitch and got a free Hoopa, and it's gone now. Oh no. Oh no. Once watching him play Overwatch, oh boy. I am terrible at Overwatch. Be right back. See you in a bit, Filippo. +13 streams. Essentially, that's what it would be like. Any game that's not PG. Or like, yeah, not, you know, E10 or lower, or anything that like, you know, where language may end up being not PG, stuff like that. Yeah, Twitch would be better for that, I feel, especially after how long I've spent on YouTube, like, kind of shutting that stuff down. Because it'd be weird if I did like streams where that kind of stuff was okay, and I like gained a lot of people that were into that, and then like Pokemon was the next day. And they all just kind of wondered what the heck was up. Why is this chat so censored now? You know? But it's not really as much like that the games wouldn't be allowed here, or that like it's just different games that aren't Pokemon. It's more like the game just like it's not like you know, the type of game. It's more the content of the game that is kind of like, that's a little bit, you know, dark or like weird for a channel that does mainly Pokemon. Like that's more the kind of stuff that it would be. You posted in Discord. Awesome. Brosher Dozer, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What if Simon says to not listen to Simon? I feel like you just kind of do whatever you want at that point. Because at that point, when he tells you you lost, you just don't listen to him. Oh, there's the C-Dot. Yep, we did get a C-Dot finally, like the 1% for that or something. So I guess I'm gonna get a piece of like Pocky. The encounter number didn't go up there. But yeah, watch that C-Dot have been shiny with like the 1% rate. You want to be the very best like no one ever was to catch them all as a real test, to train them is your cause. I'm assuming you meant to say cause there. No one remembers that Steelix can Mega Evolve. I mean, it can, right? Yeah. I just kind of forget Mega Evolutions a little bit in general, aside from like whenever Gengar comes up and that's like Mega Gengar, the thing that fixes and redeems Gengar in every design way possible. You want to watch Ian play Pokemon Shuffle, or again Overwatch, or look at him rage at Undertale, even better, Toho. Don't eat Pocky, you live on Pocky. Pocky is delicious. The only problem is, like, it's delicious, but it's kind of expensive for the amount that you get. You've never had Pocky. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially if you like dark chocolate. Like, if you want to get original Pocky, it's essentially just dark chocolate on like a stick made of cookie. Like, that's legitimately what it is. So if you don't like dark chocolate, you probably wouldn't like original Pocky. But like, if you like dark chocolate, it's legitimately just dark chocolate on a stick. By the way, comment was a reference. You're chilling with your homeboy, aka your dog. I can get behind that. I can get behind that for sure. When I was home, I spent so much time playing with my dogs. Like, it was good seeing them again. Should you go for another shiny, or should you play some Pokemon Heart Gold? I don't know. I mean, it's completely up to you. But, like, if you're not sure, I would say play a bit of Heart Gold, because if you decide to change your mind on that, then you can just save the game and shiny hunt. But if you start shiny hunting, you're kind of stuck SOS training. Like, there's not really a way to stop. Play Heart Gold. There you go. There you go. Chat's giving you an answer. The Gentleman Pokemon theme song? Yep, that is indeed what that is, Thor. You'd love to see my team. Like, which team? Oh, you're talking to Tony. Okay. I gotcha. It took a second for it to click there. Are you gonna shiny hunt still? Since you're technically shiny hunting heart gold. Yeah, I guess like you're always kind of shiny hunting heart gold because there's no real methods. Oh, it's on your PC's an emulator. Okay, okay. You want Season 2 of Dragon Maid to reveal Kobayashi's first name? Eh. I don't know if that needs to happen, though. Like, I don't know if that would actually add anything. I think Kobayashi is just good enough. You're gonna shiny hunt and play Heart Gold after the stream? Alright, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. You should have a 3DS, a DS, or a Game Boy game. Or you wish you had a 3DS, a DS, or a Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah. What is up, Tutorial and Gaming? Welcome to the stream. I saw you join, like, right as I ended the stream yesterday, and I feel kind of bad about it. I'm glad to see you here today. You need to go for a spooky Pokemon for Halloween. Ooh, yeah, true, true. Can you do a Sun or Moon randomizer egg lock? I've actually tried. I can't record like legitimate Sun and Moon. Like I can't record from my 3DS. So I've tried hooking up an emulator to do something like a randomizer, but my computer can't quite run an emulator well enough for Sun and Moon. Like Citra runs and like the game runs, but the game runs so slowly. Like it just kind of chugs along, so unfortunately I can't actually. Or Pink Shiny for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Ah, that's interesting. Is there a pink spooky Pokemon? Is the real question. And then you just be able to knock both of them out. Like, what's Murkrow's shiny color? Arcane Florentino, shiny Ralts, are you sure? That's really hard. Well, yeah. Because the thing is, on one hand, a shiny Ralts would be awesome. But on the other hand, we're just kind of going... It's a shiny hunt, but we're going for just a bold-natured Ralts with the ability to synchronize. And if we get that, we consider it a success. Like, it wouldn't be a successful shiny hunt, it would just be a successful hunt. Because that Ralts will be useful in the future. So we just have to find a Ralts. And honestly, if we get to encounter like 125 here, and we still haven't seen a Ralts, I'm going to go back to the other grass. Because like I have not seen a Ralts since moving to this patch. The stream's still Rocket League. Oh my gosh. You're right. One second. Yep, nope, it's updated now. Whoops, that's been there for 2 days. Whoops, thanks Indy, thank you. Murkrow's pink, there you go. This is what I consider spooky. Only if you spend a lot of time in caves. And then it just haunts you all the time. It's kind of pink, but mostly purple. I mean, that's still kind of pink. Yeah, I thought I had switched it back, but no, I guess I didn't. Whoops. Well, it's back to Emerald now. You're gonna shiny hunt in Pokemon Firebird. Well, good luck, Thor. Good luck. Yeah, I think the last time I did that, it wasn't as big of a deal, but it was still like I think I left a Treecko hunt as leaf green for a while. Is Crobat considered spooky? True Crobat would be pink. I don't know. I don't know. Good luck from Italy. Well, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can get some luck today. That would be awesome. Even if it's not shiny, like I said, if it's just bold with the ability to synchronize, I will be happy. You're not even hunting, just playing Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Fair enough. Fair enough. You don't have to be shiny hunting to enjoy the streams. Like, somehow scrape my hand on the bottom of my desk, even though it's not, like, sharp. You're going for a Crobat, or technically Zubat. There you go. There you go. Alright. Want to do most story when I find one? Yes, yes, that is the plan. Is once we find another. Are we back? Looks like we're back. Maybe, maybe. I don't know. I'm waiting to actually like confirm that the stream is back up, because everything says it's good, but it doesn't look like it's good. It's back. Is it back? Not even able to see my own stream is back. Not back yet. Yeah. Alright, we're back! Yay, we're back! Your sister just lost her tooth. Awesome! Well, congrats for her, assuming it's a baby tooth. But yeah, so, what was I saying? Majestic Ethan, what is up? Welcome to the stream, because that happened right as it dropped. Hopefully, you're still here. Hopefully, because when this happens, people leave. That's just what happens. But yeah, one thing I did not miss over the weekend, where I was very sad the webcam was gone. Not sad that I was on a wired internet connection on a network that isn't flaky. There it goes. Yep, we're back. All looks good somewhat. Yeah, it should be back. It should be back here, guys. So hopefully it rebounds here in a second. Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're good. I did lose one not too long ago. Nice, awesome. I'm to the point where losing them is a bad thing. So hopefully, aside from potentially the one wisdom tooth I have getting taken out at some point, maybe. Hopefully I don't lose any more teeth. Maybe 18-bit can still wear Pokemon t-shirts if you want. Hey, I mean, same though. Same. I still have a Pikachu shirt that I wear around. I still have a Pikachu hat. I have a Pokemon hat I wear like almost every day. I think the fact that you're like at that point is like you no longer care what other people really think, and it's just like I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, you know. Zubat was next on your list. Awesome. Well, I hope that one you can start the hunt a bit more quickly than you did with Bagon, and I hope the hunt goes just as quickly as the hunt for Bagon went. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm going to go back to the other patch of grass if we don't get one in the next, like, 2 encounters. And for the rest of October, you're going for Spooky Pokemon and Pink Pokemon. Fair enough. Alright. Alright. You were a Mimikyu shirt. Cool. Cool. I almost got a Rowlet shirt one time, but I didn't, like... I couldn't justify it at the moment, and I haven't, like, seen it since. Screw the list of Pokemon you already have. Yeah, I mean, I have, like... Obviously, there's a list that I have, essentially, of, like, Pokemon I haven't caught yet. But, like, there's no order to it. It's just, like, what am I up to? What am I feeling like I should go for now? And I'll just go for that entire evolution line at once. So, like, the last SOS chain hunt I did was for a Machop. And, yeah, that one was just, like, I'm gonna go for Machop. And I just went for, like, I went and got 3 Machops so I could have Machop, Machoke, Machamp, and just did those back to back. And we also did not get a Ralts over in this patch of grass, so we're gonna move back. Even though there's a 4% chance of encountering, we've encountered a lot more over here, so I'm just gonna stick to that. Don't fail the shiny Tony. The best advice. Almost 1,000 subs. Good job. Thanks, Thor. Thanks. Yeah, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. We've been hovering around about 50, being about 50 away for a while now. So hopefully we can get there soon. That'd be pretty cool. Zubat was your first successful hunt. Awesome, Ryan. Awesome. I think Tony should get a shiny Shuckle. There you go. There you go. Can you SOS Shuckle? Shuckle's not in Gen 7, so you can't SOS for it. I don't know what method you would even use for it, but yeah, it's not in Gen 7, so you can't SOS. Thinking they're gonna get $100 from Tooth. That's what little kids do. They're like, I'm gonna get a lot of money for this tooth. You named your low-tad high-tad. Oh boy. The puns in the nicknames. Why am I not soft resetting today? Well, Freedom, first off, welcome to the stream. Secondly, because all those Poochyenas up there are because we were soft resetting for it. So right now what we're doing is we're going for a bold synchronized Ralts. Even though it's a shiny hunt in terms of like the stream and everything, and obviously it's like we're currently hunting a shiny Ralts and all that, I'm just hoping that we can get a bold synchronized Ralts. That's my like main goal here, is to get that specific Ralts. It doesn't have to be shiny or anything, it just has to be a Ralts with that ability, and if it happens, we happen to find a shiny along the way, that's awesome. I don't know, we were encountering so many shiny Poochyenas yesterday that it was like, let's not do that, you know? Like, how about we calm down here? Welcome back, Filippo. So yeah, we're not using the Emerald Busted RNG here. We're just running around in the grass hoping to find one. Rune, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Ralts is super annoying to find. It is a really low encounter rate for sure. Thankfully, even though, like I just said, even though it's technically a shiny hunt, we're just kind of going for that bold synchronized Ralts, because that'll help a lot with the shiny hunting in the future, because it'll kind of force the encounters to happen on better frames. You're at the 7th gym, awesome. Well, good luck. I hope the battle goes well. You've had school so you can tune in. It's all good. I understand. I understand. Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of people right now, obviously. We started the streams over the summer when everyone was kind of like free, but now that everyone's back at school, you know, people's schedules are different, people can't stay up as late, stuff like that, so I understand. Pokemon Fire Red and Emerald in both of them? Awesome, awesome. See you in a bit, Ryan. He accidentally threw a quick ball and caught it. Oh no! It just immediately ends the chain. Ends the chain by successfully capturing a Pokemon. In Korean high school gets out at 12 a.m. like at midnight? Dang. Yeah, 3 Poocyenas. Yeah, we found 3 yesterday because, like, you know, Emerald has the whole messed up RNG, so you can, like, you know, force the same shiny frame over and over again. And we were trying to force that with a Ralts, or just get a Ralts in general. and like yeah, no, we just found 3 Poochyenas yesterday, which is why we're not soft resetting today. We're just like, we'll find a random Ralts. We'll just go with that. That'll be less awkward than finding more Poochyenas. That's 1 p.m. so you get to watch. Yeah, but man, that is like super late. Yeah, no, I was like, when my school would get out like 4, that was enough. I stream at 5 for you, and you're usually home, so you usually make the streams. Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, yeah, I stream 5 to 7 Eastern time, so like, because like I get out of classes around like 2 most days, just the way my schedule works out. So it gives me a bit of time to do work before the streams. 144 encounters and no Ralts. We've seen a couple Raltses. We have seen Raltses. They just haven't been the right. They haven't been the right nature, or had the right ability. We need a bold Ralts with synchronize, like specifically. So if we find a Ralts that wasn't, a that like either had trace, or more or less we'll catch it if it doesn't have trace, and check the nature. But we found 3 Ralts, and 2 of them had the ability trace, so we just ignored them, and the other one had the wrong nature. If that makes like sense for what we're going for. Well, yeah, we have seen him, Jordan. We have seen him. It's just we haven't been lucky with seeing the right one. What should you name it? I don't know. I don't know what you should name it. What's the nature of my shiny frame? It is bold. So all 3 of those Poochyenas are bold. I know I have another shiny frame at 48 seconds. The like first one and the one we've gone for and gotten those Poochyenas on every time is bold, and it happens at 26 seconds. I have another one at 48 seconds and then another one at 57. I don't remember the natures of those off the top of my head, but I may come back like off stream and hunt for a different Ralts, specifically for one of those, because those times will line up better with things like a Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. Santa? Yeah, just name it Santa, even though it's a Halloween thing. Sounds like you literally have better luck trying to abuse my shiny frame. That is what it seems like. Except we'd been hunting for Whismur for like a week, so we kind of decided to break up the monotony of that. Hey! Hopefully it has the ability. Hopefully it doesn't trace us here. No! Ah! Dang it! Dang it! But yeah, so like, to break up the monotony of Whismur, because legitimately when you're hunting Whismur, you only encounter Whismurs the whole time, which, while a good thing for finding the Pokemon you want, kind of gets a little repetitive and almost like kind of like drives you crazy after a bit. So after like 6 streams of that, I was like, yeah, let's go hunt Ralts. let's go hunt our Ralts again. Try to get the synchronizer. Just join in. Did you catch 3 shiny Poocyenas? We did, Ethan. We did. We caught 3 shiny Poocyenas yesterday. Granted, it's because of Emerald's RNG abuse, so it's a little bit more. It's a little bit less impressive than it would be if we had found like 3 true random encounter shinies. But hey, we still hit our shiny frame 3 times in an hour, which is crazy. I should flaunt my PC box of shiny Pooches. We can go look at it at the end of the stream again. Yeah, we had to deposit them today because like when we caught the first Ralts that had synchronized, but it was the wrong ability, that filled up our team. Atlas is Santa backwards. It is. Remembered the first time you caught Ho, you named it Master Poke. You were creative. I mean, I wouldn't even have been that creative. Like, legitimately, I just don't nickname Pokemon most of the time because Can't think of names. Can't make names for... Oh, what are we talking about? I mean, like I said, I legitimately cannot even come up with any kind of name. I'll just, like, let it be named what it was named by Game Freak and call it good. You do nickname? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, like, I just don't, personally. Personally, like, with this kind of stuff, I'll do it, but, like, when it's... Especially before I started streaming, I legitimately never nicknamed Pokemon. You'd have like 30 Pooches by the time you get a shiny Ralts. You could show them to the world. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to just catch like... That would be as boring as not finding any shinies, just like every 20 minutes going, here's another shiny Poochyena, here's another shiny Poochyena. Like, yeah, I don't know, but we were having so much trouble RNG abusing for Whisper. Like, we just could not get the encounter. So I don't know why yesterday it just decided, here's 3. Like, legitimately, the same exact timing we were using in the cave. And it's still just like, nope, we're gonna only give you Poochyenas. No other Pokemon, nothing, just Poochyenas. Can't think of a name. Like when you find the shiny Ghastly, you don't know what to name it. Like I said, all of my shinies, aside from the ones that you have seen on these streams, all of my shinies are unnamed. They're all just, you know, Rowlet, Dartrix, Decidueye. They're all just, they don't have nicknames, they're all just Pokemon. Call everything Meep. There we go. That solves the problem, and then you can just say that it's in a different language where Meep means everything. And it is really the most imaginative name ever. Oh, excuse me, guys. That yawn kind of came out of nowhere. Maybe sour apple. Oh, maybe. Meep is burned in your brain since you shiny hunted Eladius and Oras, and your Pokemon you sent out every time was called Meep. Oh boy. Oh man, yeah. Literally every single reset. Go, Meep! Since it took so long to find, so it's sour. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. And it's gonna be green the whole time. So, like, it's not like it's only gonna work with until it evolves. Also, it was in German, so it said Los Meep. Oh boy. That would actually be pretty funny to see every time. But I imagine after seeing it every time, it would start to kind of be more annoying than funny. You replay through your games in German for a little challenge. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Because I kind of have done a little bit of that, but it was more utilitarian than anything. With my copy of Moon, I've started it a couple times in Japanese, but that was more so for getting Pokemon from the Suda method than it was for like reading Japanese. Even though like I did do a little, even though I did like read for a little bit, I eventually just kind of like, I'm gonna. Eventually, I was kind of like, I'm gonna just speed through the game. I know what the dialogue is in English. I know what they're asking me to do. No, his name's not Vanillix. Vanillix is still Vanillix. Vanillix has just been busy with band stuff. Haven't seen Monster Disc. Yeah. That didn't work as well as I had thought. I was like, I'm holding the glass. Let's try to just hit the count up with my cup, but nope. Did not work. Did not work. I ended up hitting up and down at the same time, and then it still slipped off the key. Don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. Really bad names. I am too. Like, I am proud of myself at how much I've actually like remembered you guys' names. To be completely honest, because like when people are always like, "Oh, remember me?" whenever I saw other streamers like have that happen, like, "Oh, do you remember me?" I'm like, I've been on every single one of these streams and I don't know them, but like now that I've started streaming, like I recognize it. Good job. Yep. Messing around with trying to hit buttons on your keyboard with a cup full of tea. That works out well. But yeah, so like I was terrible with names, especially like I said, I'd be on other people's streams and still just be like, I don't know. I don't know you. I've been here like every stream for a month. But no, like honestly, with these streams, whenever people are like, oh, do you remember me? Like I legitimately remember you guys. Like pretty much everyone, even if they only talked like once or twice, like in a stream a week ago, and they come back and they're like, oh, remember me? I was like, yeah, like I actually do. He's not a good name, Guacamole. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, true. Especially now, like, because, like, the focus, honestly, is even more so on the chat than it is on the game. As opposed to, like, normally when I watch streams, I just, like, leave the stream running and kind of do other things in the background. But yeah, no, so it's, like, definitely just a different thing, but I'm still impressed. Like, I'm terrible with names. Like, I'm one of those people who will try as hard as they can to like remember a name and not be confident with it, to the point where I'm just like, there are people I've known for years that like I still haven't like said, like still have not said their name around them, just out of fear that I'm wrong. Like I'll still be like, hey man, what's up? And that's how I address them. Just like I don't know. I'm so bad with names. You're going for Zubat now? Well, good luck. Good luck, Tony. Wait, this is your daily schedule. Wake up at 7 a.m., do stuff until 12 a.m., ride the bus for 3 hours, stay in school, come back at 12 p.m., and sleep until 5 and watch the stream. Dude, that is crazy, man. That is crazy. 3 hours on the bus is insane, dude. Yes, that is correct, Rune. Another first Nintendo friend. Oh, that's awesome. That's YouTube. Yeah, like, I will literally go so long. I think a lot of it helps that, like, you guys' names are right next to you. Like, that is how I know you. That's the only thing I know you by is your names. So I guess that helps some in that regard. What's up, Draw Victor? Welcome back to the stream. Well, there's another Ralts. Hopefully this is a good Ralts. Hopefully it doesn't trace us. No! Why? Why? Oh, man. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Okay. Maybe this one will be good. Or not. Okay. Okay. Can I nickname one of the Pokemon on my team after you? Maybe. Maybe. I try not to, like, promise stuff like that, because as well as names, I'm just bad at remembering. So, like, I hate when, like, I promise something and I forget. So, not like I don't like, you know, when people ask me to do something and I say I will. It's more like, I find that, like, if I agree to it, I end up forgetting, and it's not like that I, you know, I'm trying to have, like, hold an empty promise or something. It's just like, I forget, and then I do legitimately feel really bad. Like, when someone comes back, they're like, oh, I thought you said you would do that, and I'm like, crud, I did say that. I did say that, didn't I? Like, I did promise that, but they said that, like, an hour before, like, I would have been able to do it, and I forgot. You know? So, like, I try not to promise it, but, like, if you're still around and we, you know, if you're still around at some point and we find a Pokemon that can be named after you, then we will definitely do it. Both times, I know. Back-to-back Trace Ralts. Like, the last 4 Ralts we found have been Trace. We've only found 1 Synchronized today. It's crazy. I want to say, like, it's insane. Like, we've found so many, you know, Synchronized Ralts before, but then you gotta remember, those are, like, the same Synchronized Ralts over and over again. But yeah, I'm just hoping that one of these Ralts is gonna have Synchronized. I won't even be upset if it's the wrong ability. I just want to see a Synchronized Ralts of some kind. RNG, I know. Holds off for like, you know, 100 encounters, and is like, here's 2. Have fun. Your brothers are Loki and Freyr. Alright. That is true. According to mythology, yes. My hope is to find at least 3 more Ralts today. Like, we have 45 minutes left. We can find 3 more Ralts. That would be, I hope at least. I used HMO1 on my hair. Yes, yes. For the first time in months. It was very much so needed. Like, I almost needed to get a haircut before I, like, came back to college. But I was like, I'll just get it done next time I go home. And then I didn't go home for, like, 2 months. So, yeah, that ended up being, like, my hair was to the point that I was starting to be like, it's getting long. A couple weeks into streaming. And then it was like, I definitely need to get this cut in mid-August. And then after that, it was like, I guess I haven't gotten it cut yet. And I was back at school, and I was like, I don't have time. I need to do it when I go back home. And I didn't go home and to like an extent that was, you know, long enough to like go get a haircut until this weekend. Breed Ralts. That's so far into the game, though. That's so far in. That is so far in. Like, I'm definitely gonna keep doing this off stream, as opposed to most hunts where like it would be a shiny. As like, if it was, I don't know, there was like a buffer there for a second. Looks like it came back though. I just want to double check that it actually did come back. Okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know what was happening there. But yeah, so... Like, I think I was saying... I don't know exactly when it cut out, because it just suddenly was buffering. I never had any, like, issues on my end. I think... Like, I'm going to keep going for this Ralts off camera, because it's not like you're going to miss some big hype moment. It's just going to be like, I suddenly have a Ralts with the right ability and stuff. So, I don't know. It's... And also... Like, you know, we have to catch multiple shinies between here and breeding, I believe, so, like, finding a Ralts of some kind will just be worth it anyways. Like, I don't... Like, we're gonna need it at some point. And yeah, if we decide that, for whatever reason, Ralts is taking way too dang long, we'll go back and, we'll hunt for Whismer, potentially have found, like, found out, you know, more so where our shiny frame is, I guess. I don't know. Don't know why, like, it seems like it's a little off from the timer. Like, we can go back and do that if we don't find a Ralts, like, today, and I don't find it before the stream tomorrow. Well, this will probably be the last Ralts hunt. From here, it'll go back to, like, hunting for Whismer, but with me off-camera hunting for Ralts, you know? So I think that's what's gonna happen, so it shouldn't be something that holds us up for too long if Ralts is super stubborn. But it's good now. The stream is good. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys. Again, I don't know what the heck happened there. Like, it seems like that was more of a hiccup on YouTube. Thought you mispaid your internet bill. Oh boy. I mean, we just have the issue with the stream here because of dumb apartment stuff, but like... That one wasn't even on... Like, my end, the bitrate never dropped. I don't know what was up with that. Yeah, because the chat just died. Yeah, the stream and the chat just kind of like the chat kind of went out too, and I was like, oh no, did like my internet die like real bad or something, or was it just like, I guess it was just like weird timing. Yeah, like the chat went down as the stream buffer, and I was like, something hiccup on YouTube's end. Is my streaming software does not realize that it can't stream the video? What's going on here? But yeah, no, it looks like that was just a coincidence. You think that you're my biggest fan? I don't know, I feel like that's something to be decided between all of you guys. Personally, all of you guys, I don't know. I don't even know if like I call it fans. Like, I just like talking to you guys. I don't know. Like, that's weird to have people say they're my fan. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Like, it shouldn't be as weird as it seems to me, but it's weird. Because, like I said, like, I just like hopping on and talking to you guys, honestly. Like, that's what I do. It's more to have, like, conversation with other people who like the same things I do, as opposed to, like, I stream and then I have followers that come and watch type deal. You've been watching for an hour straight. Awesome, awesome. So you've been here for most of the stream then, which is super cool. Super cool. I appreciate it. It just happened again as soon as you said buffer. I think YouTube knows. YouTube's self-aware of channels that are complaining. That still freaks me out every time. Every time I'm not looking at the screen when that happens, it freaks me out. When like we get the encounter. Or when I get the sparkles, like when I let Grovyle go out. Which I have to now. Sparkles is supposed to spook you out, you're convinced of it. I mean, yeah, like, the thing is, as someone, especially as someone who shiny hunts, and like knows what the sparkles signify, unless I'm actively going, let's watch my shiny Pokemon come out, they're gonna throw you off, because that is the one sound that I look for. Like, that is the one like audio cue you have for a shiny Pokemon, and that's the goal of these streams. Like, it's basically like, was I successful? Woo! Ralts, finally. Let's see. Is this gonna be Trace again? Like, third in a row, that would be awful. Ugh! Why? Why? Why does it have to do this to me? Have you returned the power off when it says don't turn off the power? I have not, because that is very bad, especially with the older games. Newer games, not as much. They kind of fixed it. Still don't do it, because there's obviously a reason they're warning you. Because there is still a split second where it is a very bad thing. Basically, if you do that, the save can corrupt. You want more subs so you can live stream? I mean, you don't need any subs live stream. When I started, I had 0 people. Like, I just started because I wanted to do it. What do you think the worst sparkle effect is? I don't know. I really am only familiar with 2 of them. Only familiar with Gen 7 and Gen 3s. However, I have seen like people do, you know, shiny hunts in other gens. And honestly, Gen 6s is kind of meh to me. Like, for the 3D models, like, the sparkles just aren't... Like, it's something that they fixed in Gen 7, but like the sparkles are just kind of lackluster when they're put on that 3D model, the blue ones. Because they're just like little tiny sparkles in the corner, as opposed to like Gen 3, there's this swooping line that goes over the entire Pokemon. Gen 7, like the whole thing gets surrounded by a star. Like Gen 3, I think followed Gen 4 and 5 in like that ring of sparkles, but it just didn't work because of the 3D models, I don't think. I get it, Trace is good, but come on. I know, it's... Could we please just get some Synchronize up in here? The C-Dot, another C-Dot, yeah. $750 for Ghastly and nothing. That stinks. I hope you get it soon, Jordan. I hope you get it soon. I've had hunts like that, though, before. I've mentioned before, like, my longest SOS chain is 1600, which is insane in terms of SOS chaining, and it's for, like, a young goose. Like, it just happens sometimes. I'm playing on a Game Boy Advance. I am playing on a Game Boy, or a Game Boy Player, which is that, like, GameCube attachment. So it is a legitimate cartridge. I'm just using a GameCube controller to play it. Because with a GameCube, you can get the video output to stream with. You didn't get anything in your stream. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, Crunchy. I'm sorry. What were you hunting for? Your top 3 for Shiny Sparkles is 6, 4, and probably 3. You like the blue? Fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, though, I'm really only familiar with Gen 3 and 7s. So, like, but yeah, again, like, those two are so different from the blue sparkles that it's kind of just weird. You know, like, it doesn't quite mesh. They don't, like, mesh as much, I guess. Like, they're completely different designs. So it's just what I'm used to versus what you're used to, for sure. 5, not 3, okay. Okay, yeah, so yeah, definitely all the blue ones for you, then. You're using your keyboard. How are you using your keyboard? Oh yeah, I guess because you're hunting in a emulator. Yeah, that would be rough. Like I, you know, obviously you would need one to do it, but definitely would be using like a USB controller for that. Latias and Oras, 200, but you're okay. Yeah, I mean that one's gonna take a while for sure. Even if you have the shiny badge and all that one's gonna take a little while. Did I not read your earlier message? Did I not? I turned it off when I said that, and it resulted in a loss of 20 shinies. Oh, dude, that stinks. Yeah, because what it's doing is it's actively writing a new save, so you have like 2 halves of different saves on there, and it can't combine them. Because basically, or you don't even have that, because like what the game will do is it has to erase the save in order to write the new one in. And that's why I was terrified one day. Because like I say, my 3DS randomly will shut off. I had Sun and I was playing it, and I had saved and I closed it. And then when I opened it back up, it instantly turned off. Like, as soon as it tried to draw power, it just shut off. And it wouldn't turn back on. It wouldn't turn back on. I know that's what happens. Like, that's just what happens with it. I need to plug it into an AC adapter for like 5 seconds, and it turns on. And has like, it, you know, 3/4 charge, because it didn't actually like run out of battery. It just decided, I don't want to run. So yeah, what ends up happening is like, so what ended up happening is I was freaking out because I couldn't check to see if this had happened, but I forgot, did the save complete before I shut it, or was it in the middle of saving when I shut it? Because if it was suspended in the middle of the save and it turned off, I would have lost a 900-hour save with 100 shinies on it. Like, it would have been absolutely terrible. The encounters are crazy. You got 180 in an hour. That's a lot. Dang, that's a good bit there. Am I gonna do a special vid when I hit 1,000 subs? I don't know. I don't know, because like, in some ways it's really close, and in other ways it's really far off. Like, with the way the channel was going before like pre-Treecko essentially, because Treecko happened right at the mark where everything changed. Pre-Treecko, we were getting, you know, like I said, 25 a day. We were gonna hit 1,000 by the end of that week, all that kind of stuff. And now we get like 2-3 a day, and then we like lose 2-3 a day. So we kind of stagnated. So we're really close. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. I don't know. Just because like it could be so far off, but it could happen in an instant too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I would do. I may like make a stream that's a bit longer or something. It's weird because I don't really have a lot of time to do stuff right now, unfortunately. What if emulators could emulate Nintendo Wi-Fi connection and DS wireless communication? That would be awesome. Someone out there would have to set up like another server, and like it would have to be some. The only reason that really doesn't work is because like you have to like cooperate between every single like DS emulator that would want to be on it in order to like have them point to the right servers. All this, you have like the security issues of you're having this app point at servers and all that stuff, and like it would be really cool to see happen, but I can see why it hasn't happened. It's annoying not being able to run in buildings in Gen 3, so you're having to rely on your bad luck with encounters to keep on consistently hunting for Ghastly. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, because you find Ghastly inside a building and you can't run indoors in the older games. You gotta go. See you later, Grungy. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. Several moments where you encountered nothing for 3 minutes. Oh man, that's awful. You're gonna be on every live stream that is Pokemon Awesome, Pika Ninja God. That's awesome. I would love to see you at all of them. And can you have a shout out? Well, Pika Ninja God, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, man, you've been here the past couple days. It's pretty awesome. It's always cool seeing, like, people come back. Like, people keep coming back every time. It means you guys enjoy it, which is the whole point of this. You're positive the encounter rate for Ralts and Ornus was upped. It may have been. You can go, like, you can check Cerebi for that. But people are saying it's 4% in a... It's 4% here, so I don't know. I may also just be getting extremely unlucky. When you grow up YouTuber... Oh, like you want to be a YouTuber too? Awesome, awesome. I had always... For years I had thought about trying to do YouTube or something, but then, you know, never did it. Never had something I really wanted to do on it. But yeah, but then over the summer I was just like, you know what? I've thought about streaming shiny hunts. Let's just go buy a capture card for a GameCube and do it. And that's what I did. And here we are. Probably should check it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but at the same time, like, I feel like whenever I ran through this area, I always encountered Ralts. Like, I never had an issue finding a Ralts here. But now, it's just like, no, we're not going to find one at all. And also, well, that's one way to end the battle. And almost level up. Cool. Oh, is it 10% in ORS? Yeah, then it definitely isn't up. Breeding is the best encounter method. Breeding is definitely the best way to, like, guarantee encounters for sure. Like I said, though, I just don't want to... Like, it would take too long to get to breeding. What should be your name? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you already have the name on your account now. Play Platinum? I have a copy of Platinum. I'd love to play it on stream sometime. Like I said, that I need cap card for that kind of stuff. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm really close. Really close to going in on one. Maybe a troll. Yeah, like the thing is, you know, it would more likely, you know, if I have a synchronized Ralts in the PC, so I could use that to breed, and we'd be all good. And we'd be able to get a bunch of synchronized Raltses. But at the same time, I kind of don't want... I don't know, I kind of don't want to breed it. I know it would basically lower the odds to 1 in 16 of it being... I believe 1 in 16. I don't know, whatever the odds of, you know... whatever the odds of, like, a good nature, which I guess is 1 in... Or the proper nature, which I guess is 1 in... 36? Complete guess. Or not really complete guess, but, like... I don't know, I'm forgetting abilities. Or natures. But yeah, I mean, basically we drop my odds down to that instead of the, like, having to hopefully find a Ralts that has that right nature and has the right ability. Well, not everyone likes Pokemon, but I mean, if it's you that likes Pokemon, that's what matters. I don't know if, like, you'd be, like, as long, at least, you know, if you're playing Pokemon stuff, then it makes sense. But if you're not going to be playing Pokemon, then it's a different story, obviously. Maybe Emerald just hates Mindless. Yeah, no. Emerald just hates me. Yeah, Ralts is 4% in ORAS. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, though, I've never had issues finding Ralts. Like, it's never been a hard encounter for me. But now, it is just destroying me. Yeah, like, I don't know why we haven't got more Ralts. For the number of encounters we've had today, we've had over 200 encounters. Like, we were at encounter 10 when we started the stream, so we've had 240 encounters, and we've seen, what, like 6 Ralts? Like, we should have seen more than that, I feel like. Have you ever heard the story of the man who filled his PC boxes? I don't believe so. Oh, like you just want to name this in Pokemon related at all? I mean, you can do that for sure, but there are plenty of people out there whose names are, you know, related to the content they make. Like I've said this before, I made this channel entirely to subscribe to stuff years ago. Like, back before I got back into Pokemon, like in high school still, when like I really wasn't too into Pokemon. So yeah, like it's not, you know, it's not like I specifically chose it to be vague. It was just like, all right, I'll take this name. This name sounds kind of cool. And I never even intended to upload videos with it. Maybe we should get run in buildings in Gen 3. That would help you so much. Maybe we should get an Oddish the Sweet Scent instead. That's probably a good idea. That is the next step in terms of getting stuff to shiny hunt. Or to make shiny hunting easier. For me, is going to be getting an Oddish. I think of what Rune said, Pokemon Emerald, and read your earlier message. Emerald is on top of Mount Emerald. And then Ian comes, he sweeps Emerald's team, but who's Emerald? You're gonna do it? Alright. Alright, that'll probably help you a lot. Because then you won't have to walk around. You can, like, force encounters to happen. Oh, you made it up. Okay. Okay. He couldn't catch the shiny Latias he found because since his boxers were... Oh no, that's terrible. Where it's like, oh, I can't catch this. I have nowhere to put it. That's awful. Oh man. Yeah, I'm so glad I haven't had that issue. Oh, I rubbed my eye and now it's gonna water. I know. Ugh. And then it's gonna look like something's up because like I'm just rubbing my eye and it'll be super red because I've been rubbing it, and it'll just be watering because I've been rubbing it. But I have to rub it, otherwise it's gonna like just water the itch the entire time. Alright, finally another Ralts. Let's see, will this one trace me? That would be awful when you really need it to... Why? Why? Why can't we just get a synchronized Ralts? Why were both of the ones that we've always seen in the first couple frames have been fine? Why are they suddenly all trace? You have all the gym badges and Pokemon Fire Red. Awesome, Thor. Congrats, man. Trace again. I can't... But... Why? Why does it have to be this cruel? Rip mindless. Rip me, yeah. Like, isn't it 50-50, guys? Like, I don't know what... Like, if there's different odds for different abilities. Obviously, hidden abilities in the newer games are different. But, like, this is the first time they had abilities. They didn't have hidden abilities yet. Is, like, Trace more common? Or am I really just that unlucky? The soft reset, it might help. I mean, we can do that. Yeah, we'll just do that this time. Here we go. And I'm going to try to judge out 23 seconds. Just like as a watch it be shiny type thing. So let's see if we can get out of the grass before. Yeah, run back over here and get ready. And just be prepped to like run into the grass in like 5 seconds. You're still smiling from the stream last night. I know, we have a triangle of Poochyenas in our previous capture box because of how ridiculous last night was. Like, I don't even know how to describe what happened. It's 50-50, yeah, see, like, we should have gotten it. What the heck? What the heck, game? Why can't you just be nice to me? Why can't we just, like, why can't I have nice things? Also, I think all of our Poochyenas are back in our party now. I don't think I saved after catching that last Ralts. Let's just check. Yeah, no. Yep, no. So we're back to... We don't have any Ralts now. Oops. I completely forgot about that, yeah. More like 1 out of 99 for Ian. Yeah, yeah. Emerald hates him. But synchronized for natures, that's the idea behind it. Shiny manipulation, yep, that is the whole point. Because ideally, if Ralts has bold nature and is synchronized, it's more likely it'll like force the shiny frame to happen. Because with synchronized, it's more likely it kind of forces the game to like, if it's close to like a bold nature frame, it'll move to that frame and force the encounter to have like occurred on that frame. So it'll basically be like, yep, nope, it'll just like kind of push its way forward and like coerce the game essentially into using the shiny frame. Because like, no, make it bold, and just grabs the shiny frame basically. Gotta go. See you next stream. See you later, Filippo. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. Sounds a bit like 20% shiny glitch in Gen 4. Yeah, no, it's starting to kind of get up there. Granted, synchronize is like an intended part of the game, as opposed to Cute Charm glitch being like crazy and stuff. The RNG manipulation in the first place isn't nearly as much so intended, but that's an Emerald thing that isn't like glitching the crap out of the game, and this is just the way Synchronize works. In your Silver Let's Plays, which you still sound like a 3-year-old, you're planning on hunting for an Electrode. You're going to use a Lugia. Awesome, awesome. Alright guys, I just want 1 or 2 more Ralts. I'd be happy just getting 2 more Ralts by the end of the stream. Even if they trace me. Even if both of them are trace Ralts. Even though that would be annoying, it would at least be more Ralts. I would like to, you know, have more than like 5 attempts at getting the right ability this entire dang stream. Good luck, I'm at 1 out of 99. Just abuse my shiny frame. That's what we are doing, Rune, but we can abuse it even more with the Ralts. The problem is, every time I abuse my shiny frame on this route, we get a Poochyena. Like, if you go and look at the stream from yesterday, which is like labeled Ralts Day 2, just like skip forward until you start until we start the Ralts hunt, and then like we caught 3 shiny Poochyenas through the RNG abuse because it was just giving us Poochyenas. It wasn't giving us anything else. So I want the Ralts because it'll help with Whismur, and because Whismur, even though we've been doing the exact same thing, has been taking forever. But yeah. Next stream, we'll definitely be back to RNG. We'll be back to the normal RNG manipulation stuff with Whismur. And I'm going to keep hunting for Ralts off stream. Like I said, I wasn't able to hunt between yesterday and today for Ralts off by myself. And obviously, it's not looking like it would have been too successful anyways. So yeah, I'm going to be playing this some more tonight, some tomorrow. And hopefully I can use that. Or hopefully I can get a Ralts in there at some point. But yeah, we'll be back to just like RNG abusing Whismur. Even if we don't have Ralts, we'll just RNG abuse Whismur tomorrow. The description says, caught 1 shiny, there's only 1 Pooch, you're upset. I haven't had a chance to like upload the video or anything, and I have to go back. I noticed that today when I was setting the stream up, but I was setting the stream up like, because I had to get my whole setup back together, because, you know, I had to come back to school today and stuff, so like, I didn't have time to update the description because I was like trying to get my computer running again. So yeah, that'll be something I fix tonight for the Whismur stream tomorrow. Good luck in the thank you, Rune. Thank you. Yep, I definitely am gonna need this luck for Ralts. Hopefully less so for Whismur, and hopefully once we get Ralts, even less so. Your name should be your name. It should be unexpected like mine. How about Nikia or Gunter? Which one? It's completely up to you. It's your channel, man. It's your channel. But yeah, I can kind of get behind your whole like wanting something that's not directly related to some kind of game or some series, so like, it doesn't feel like you've like pigeonholed yourself essentially. Like I get that. But like I said, it's completely up to you. Like Mindless Enigma, I think, like the first time that came to my head was like from a SpongeBob quote. Like I thought about a quote from Patrick in SpongeBob and was like, Mindless Enigma. Like that's just like my mind took it and made that, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And then Like, I didn't use it for like a month, and then my computer broke, and I was like, time to just remake all my accounts, and I remade it with Mindless Enigma for YouTube, and I was like, okay, that's cool. You're gonna go with Gunter, alright, alright. Sounds good, man. So I think we're going to go to 300 encounters, guys. It'll be a little bit before 7, but it'll be pretty close. And it'll be a round number to leave the Ralts hunt off on, because we probably won't come back to it for a while. Because when we come back to Ralts, we'll be coming back to it as an actual attempt at shiny hunting. It won't just be this, let's say we're shiny hunting, but hope we get like a certain nature and stuff. Where's the chat on my screen? So the stream window is an entire like monitor of mine. Yeah, so like I have 3 monitors on my computer, and the one like right now I'm looking at my center monitor, and that has the chat on it. That has like all YouTube stuff. This one, even farther away, has like Streamlabs stuff, like a log of all the notifications if like a subscription or donation pops up. In case like I didn't, in case I missed it and I couldn't read a name, or like a description in a donation was too long, I can go look over and read it. But yeah, then the monitor that like I'm looking at now that has like the webcam on it, it is just the stream. Like it just has the layout for the stream. Last time we were here, we had 2 shiny Poochyenas. Now we have 4. We got 3 shiny Poochyens yesterday on top of the shiny Poochyena we already had, which is just crazy. Favorite thing to do in Pokemon is show people your shiny Gardevoir named Orion. People complain about him being a him, but I mean, Gardevoir can be male. Like that is, like it's not like a Ralts just becomes female when it evolves into Kirlia or into Gardevoir. You know, there's nothing weird about that. See you later, Thor. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Hope to see you again soon. For some reason, the shinies you find that have a chance of being male always are, just happens. I mean, yeah. So, like, you'll just notice that sometimes one weird thing that's completely random, completely 50-50, just does not go one way for you ever. Like me and freaking synchronized Raltses just being a pain in the butt. Oh, yeah, that's Gen 2 with Meryl. Exactly, exactly. Like, it's very rare that that ever happens. One in 3, if you remember correctly, for like the odds of Ralts being male. I don't know what the odds are. I feel like it's fairly 50-50. Because we've seen probably about 50-50 male and female Raltses tonight. Alright guys. One more encounter for the night, guys. Hopefully it'll be a Ralts. I would like at least one more Ralts tonight. We only saw like 6. And we went for like 290 encounters. But here we go. Encounter 300 is a Zigzagoon. So unfortunately, guys, we did not find a shiny tonight, and we didn't even find like more than 1 synchronized Ralts, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so like I said, we'll be back doing Whismer tomorrow. It'll be a more conventional shiny hunt. I'm gonna continue looking for this Ralts off stream. Hopefully, I can find one, because you know it'll help a lot in the future. But hopefully, Whismer will just go better than it has. Like taking this break's been nice. But so until then, guys, take care. I will see you all tomorrow.